Hey there. My friend Colleen asked if I'd show all the brooches I have. It took me a while to round them all up. I had them in several boxes, but I sat down today and did that. So these are all, as far as I know, these are all the ones that are not missing any stones, that are not broken. Let's see if I can give you a little shot of that. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. That's the box. Okay. So let's see. Now I'm going to go through and show you each one really quick. Now the ones that were part of my personal collection was this one here. And I did keep a few of my pieces, but some of them I'm getting rid of. Now this one was quite expensive in an antique store. I think my friend bought it for me many years ago, and I think she spent like $60, but that's back when stone pins were a lot more money. This was also one out of my own collection. It's very reflective and pretty. And none of these are signed. They're all just simple, open, work. Now this one almost looks like a Julienne, but I don't think it is. But the back is more like a traditional rhinestone. But they are filthy. I need to clean them. I didn't want to put off doing this video till I got all that done. This is pretty. Could be vintage, could be new. It also has the circle. Forgive my hands from handling jewelry and washing them so much the last few days. My hands are quite dirty, or quite dry. This is a vintage piece. Now, I don't know if anything's missing on this or not, or if this is how it looks. There's another rhinestone. I don't know if this is, there we go, over here. So this is an older pin for sure. And this cross was in all my jewelry that I bought years ago. And this is also a pendant. And as far as I know, all the rhinestones are there. It's a dark antique brass with really dark stones, a few chartreuse, some browns, some deep reds, deep blues, just a real kind of royal jewel tone, the dark jewel tone. This is pretty. It could be also vintage or new. It's in excellent condition. It's also like many of these in here, they're closed chain that have been soldered together, and just beautiful. This is another closed chain piece that was soldered together. A real pretty flag. You can see where they soldered the closed chain together. If you don't know what closed chain is, it's this. This is closed chain. These are little elastic bracelets, or your traditional rhinestone jewelry like princess jewelry that it usually doesn't have elastic, but it does move, and that's closed chain. This is bigger though than that. This one is really pretty, dark red with lots of clear rhinestones. And is this one signed? This one is signed. It is signed. I think it says Monet, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll put it up to the camera and maybe you can read it. It's right over there. This one's a hoot. This was part of my collection, but the glue turned yellow, so it turned the stone kind of yellow. You can see where the glue, I think they re-glued it and used a yellow glue. This is not signed. It's just a cheap piece that was in one of my boxes, but it was part of my collection just for the fun of it. This one's really cool, but if I keep it, I will have to replace every stone in it. And I may keep this one just because it's super cool. If I sold it, I would sell it like this, because I don't know I would get my money back if I put all the stones in it. But it's a really cool, you don't see something like that. And this one's vintage, I believe. I don't think it's signed. It does have some letters. It says C-R-A. Now, I don't know what that means, but C-R-A. This is another older piece that is signed, and it says Monet. It's a pretty piece, a brushed gold tone. It goes like this. It's kind of open, reticulated here with like a braid. This one's really pretty. Almost looks like carved metal. but it's not signed. I looked at this earlier. It's not signed, but it's very, very pretty. This is a simple one. It's just an enameled seashell with some teal colored rhinestones. If you're into the seaside or seashells, then that might be a good one. This one's gorgeous. Is this one signed? Yes, this one's signed too. This one says Dewberry. And it's really detailed. It's a detailed leaf. Now, I don't know the values of these. I don't know if they're worth anything. I mean, I got little things like this that are unsigned and just not worth much. And some of these little things like this, the enamel tree, this bizarre alien cowboy, those will be probably put in a lot. Now, I've got a couple of these interesting handmade angels, and they're really cool. I know I have a couple more, but I don't think they're in this pile. Like I said, I still have a few things missing. Here's a J, which is in beautiful shape. This one, I replaced one of the stones, and I did such a good job, you can't even tell. I always have a few replacement stones. And this one is unsigned, but looks like very high quality. So, this one's gorgeous. It has actual stone in it. I don't know if it's silver. Let's see what it says. I think it might say 925 on it. I can't tell. It does have a signature. I don't know what it says. I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but I'll put it on here. Down here it says something, but that's a stone. And then there's some faux pearls and little silver tone spacers in there. It's really pretty. And I believe that's a real stone. It sure looks like it. Then there's this one that looks like a chain. I've had this for years. I got this in a lot that I bought on eBay, oh my gosh, 5 or 6 years ago. And the stones are all there. I don't think it's signed, but it's just a beautiful piece. Really, really nice. See, there's no signature, but it feels like a nice quality piece. This is a cute little piece, heavy duty, unsigned, but nice, nice quality. This is a fun little angel or cupid. Again, not signed, but nice quality. Two-tone silver and gold tone. It looks like it's flying. This is just an E, and I don't know if this is Bakelite. It feels awfully lightweight. So I don't think it is. It's not wood. It's very, very lightweight. So I don't know what this is made of, but it's kind of cool. Now this is a cool little heart with pink stones. It's in nice condition. I don't know what that is. This one's very heavy duty. I don't think it's signed. What shocks me is the beautiful quality of many pieces of jewelry that have no signature. I mean, this is really heavy, very shiny and pretty. I believe all of the stones are in it. There's 3 per leaf. Yeah. All the stones are in it, and the middle stone's in it, and it's beautiful. So I don't know if I'll have to lot some of these together or what. Now these, I've got several of these super cool little pins. This one looks very, very mid-century. It's got the sapphire blue. It's really cool and not signed. And then I have this one that's equally cool with the green rhinestones. And again, it appears to me to maybe be the 50s or 60s. They're just gorgeous. And then this one was given to me by, well, actually I bought a bunch of stuff from her. Now you can see from the back, it is got an old-fashioned clasp. I even had a box that she had it stored in. Now I took it to the jewelry store and they said it was not silver, even though it looks like silver. I don't know if those are glass stones or what, but it's absolutely beautiful. Then I have this one that's just Monet, a little simple Monet. A lot of enamel work and a few rhinestones that all appear to be there. This is a simple but cute one. Also, could be a pendant. It's got the 2 holes. And then it's enamel with the 3 little rhinestones. and not signed. This is a big, heavy one, but it's missing. Oh no, it's there. I was thinking of something else. This is a big, heavy one. This is an enameled pin with rhinestones in the middle, and this thing weighs a lot. It's measurably heavy. Let me get my scale and see if it even measures. It might. Let me put it on the scale and see if it weighs anything, because I'm telling you, this thing's heavy. Well, let's see. It weighs 1.6 ounces. And that's pretty heavy for a brooch. I mean, it's noticeably heavy in your hand. It's all enamel work with those rhinestones in the middle. Here's another one I repaired. I repaired one of these 3 stones, but I did such a good job you can't tell. This was on a sweater I bought, Christmas sweater, and unfortunately it got washed and got ruined because the dye leaked and I couldn't get it off. But this one's interesting because it has glitter in the enamel. Kind of fun. Really cool Christmas tree. Let's see if this is signed. It should be. It's so nice, but I don't think it is. No signature on this one. It's very nice. You can see how heavy this is. It's got all the little branches with the different rhinestones in there. And they all appear to be there. See, it's not staying shut. Let me see. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's a really cute one. Here's another Christmas one. This is Jerry. It's a little simple pin, signed Jerry. And it's got the enamel wear on the leaves. The little bow does not have any, and then some of the raised spots, the paint has come off. This is really cute, and I am shocked this is not signed. This is another very heavy-duty, excellent quality brooches. This turtle is so reflective and pretty, and he's heavy. For his little bitty size, he's so cute he could almost be a figurine. The way he stands, look at, he could actually be a little figurine. He is so cute and just really well made. Heavy duty, beautiful brand new condition in one of my boxes. Now this, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's plastic. It's very lightweight. It's got a little staining here. I don't think it's any kind of bone because it's very, very, very lightweight. I think this is carved plastic of some kind. Maybe cellulite. I don't know enough to even give a good guess. Here's another piece that's older, unsigned, but really pretty on both sides. And the pin goes this way. So this is how this pin would be worn. And it's leaves and rhinestones and a little stem. It's just gorgeous. The marquee, I think those are called marquee diamonds. Beautiful. This one's an interesting one. It's bamboo and pearls. Oh, this one's in the wrong pile. I'll put it in the other one. It's missing a pearl. And it's hard because you've got to find the ones without the holes in them. So I'll put that in the other pile. This is just one I got really cheap at Hobby Lobby. And if I'm not wrong, I think this was missing a stone and that's why I got it cheap. It's so busy I can't tell, but this was a $12.99. I got it for $3.74 many years ago, so I'm sure it would sell for more even than that now. Here's another cute turtle. This one appears to have some kind of stone in it. Let me open it up and hook it so I don't get poked. It appears to be stone. Light goes through it, so I don't know if it's glass. Let's see. Do I have a glass bead or something I can tap it with? Let's look. I don't know. I don't have anything right at hand. Is there anything glass? Where's that stone? Okay, I'm tapping it on the stone. It could be glass, it could be stone. But look at the detail on that little guy. And it does have amber colored stones all the way around it. It is not signed. And it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And here's a little bird. You know, kind of cheap. You can tell by the way the rhinestones are set. He's not a very expensive one. Almost looks like a kookaburra. But the rhinestones are still very reflective and pretty. He's not signed anywhere, but he's got all his stones. Cute little fan, just simple metal, nothing to it. Of course not signed. Really cute. This one's really pretty. It goes on this way. It's got brown, and I don't know if that's a green. I think that's a kind of greenish brown. It's very unusual and different. Here's another tree. I think all the rhinestones are there. It's not signed, but it's really cute. And I might come down to just putting all the trees in a lot together too. Now this one's really, really old. And the pin itself is in nice shape. But these pearls, ooh, you can see how bad they are. But I don't know if I should take them off and redo them or just sell it like it is. Would a collector even want that? It looks like little acorns, I think, is what it's supposed to look like. But I'm sure they looked better than that. Now I might see if I can get that goop off. They may clean up. I will try. Then here's another one that went with those other really interesting vintage looking ones that I had. It's a single, of course when it's on your clothes you wouldn't see the pin, it would be, you'd see your clothing behind here. But bright cherry, well it's more of a deep cherry red. And it's got that little bit of that, I don't know what that's called. It's not filigree, but it's so pretty. Then this one is a napier, and it is stunning. The condition and quality of this, and I just found the signature on here. I had never noticed it in all the years. I've listed it 3 or 4 times. It never sold, but I didn't know it was an napier. So this time I can list it with that. Now this is another really cool one, but it looks like it's broken. See that right there? I didn't notice that till just now, so that might have to go in the broken ones. But it's otherwise stunning. Now I don't know if this curved around. I'll have to find a similar one. But it looks older, very pretty, still wearable like that because where it's broken, it's bent down, and I don't know if it's broken for sure, but that sure looks broken to me. Little ladybug, which will probably go to our granddaughter because we call her Katie Bug. So I'll probably give her this. It's got like it's a jelly belly with almost a tiger's eye type look to it. Her birthday's this month, or next month, so this is just a little pink ribbon enameled pin. This one's cool. I don't know how old this one is. Very bright silver on the back. It's got an unbelievably unbroken rose. Considering this was in a box of jewelry, and it's got all the little rhinestones, and I cannot believe the rose is not broken. Usually this type of stuff is crumbled up when it's just thrown in a box, but that's gorgeous. I don't even know what that is. Is it University of Texas? I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. This is a vintage scarab brooch. You've got the little scarab carved, probably glass, maybe plastic. Little scarabs, probably plastic. And then it's on this wreath, unsigned, and this is a vintage piece. This is another cool little vintage piece, and it looks like it's all there. You've got a black center with all the little rhinestones, and then the rhinestones around, and it's in gorgeous condition. Here's a little starfish, again unsigned, very bright and shiny, excellent condition, no stones, it's just textured, but it's sparkly the way that they did it. Very nice quality. This is a cute little wooden pin. Not exactly sure why there's 2 heads on that one body. Don't understand that at all. Oh, it's a mother carrying a baby. That's what it is. And then there's Dad up there. Makes you wonder why Dad's riding and not Mom and baby, right? But that just might be the culture of the time, and maybe he had to steer the mule or the donkey. I don't know. It's very interesting. Cool piece. This one's very well made, very nice quality. No real stones. It's just cut. It's almost like it's laser cut, but I don't think it was. I think it's just made that way. It's beautiful quality. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another little vintage one. You can see from the back. It's not too old because it has this kind of clasp. It has all the rhinestones in beautiful shape. This is a cheapie. Just a fun little cheap one. That was in my collection. This is an older pin. It is 2 pink circles. And all the stones are there. This is also, as you can see, a closed chain piece with pink closed chain. Really, really pretty. This one, I couldn't tell you how long it is, but since the pin sticks out longer than this, it's usually a vintage piece. But it's enamel and rhinestone, and it's quite pretty. Not very big. This is another little heart. It's got the pendant hole in it, which is kind of cool. And this one's not as high a quality. Let's see what it says on it. It says, I can't read it. I love when they sign it, but it's signed in a way you can't read it. There's Jerry. It's another Jerry. Okay. There's the signature on the back. And then this is an unusual one. This was in my boxes of jewelry. Unsigned. Just some dancing people. Very unique. Here's a pretty little heart. Open. I'm sure this is an older piece. And it's got the little... It's almost like it's a mother's thing, but I don't think it is because it's one of every color. It's just very pretty. And it's very petite and in nice shape. This is another little cheapie. Came in my boxes, but the cabochon is very pretty in it. Very sparkly and clear. I don't think it's glass. Well, it might be, because it's very pretty. And, yeah, just a nice looking piece. Here's a hat. Most of these were not in my collection. Just those few. I kept some that I really loved. This one's really pretty. Now here's some butterflies. I have this open weave butterfly, and I think this one's signed. Let's see what it says. Monet. This is a little Monet butterfly. And you know, the funny thing is I hear resellers on TV, oh, it's a Monet, or oh, it's a Napier, or oh, it's this. And you know what? I've had no more luck with those than anything else. This one is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. The quality when you touch it, look how beautiful that is. And there's no signature that I can find anywhere on this piece. Nowhere. But it is stunning quality. That drives me crazy how you can get these pieces that just when you touch them they feel quality. The stones are beautiful. It's just a gorgeous brooch and there's no signature on it. Then this one could be silver. I'm not exactly sure. It's very tarnished. There is something written on the underneath of the butterfly, but I cannot read it. I'll put it for you to see if you can read it, but down here I just can't read it. But that's that butterfly, and this is the last butterfly. And I don't think this one's signed either. And it's very tarnished on one side. One side looks okay, and the other side is very badly. Not as much on the outside, but look on the inside. It's very dark. Now, I have not tried to polish it, but look at the filigree work on that. That is stunning. And look how intricate the little body is and the little antennas. What a beautiful little piece. And here's a little wishbone that has little stones in it. It's kind of bent. It's an older piece for sure, but it's really cool. The last few, here is one. I think this might, is this a JJ? I don't know. Might not be signed. Oh yeah, it is. Let's see what it's signed. Oh boy, I hate when you can't read these. I cannot read it. I don't know. There's a signature right there on this little area here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then it's got the cute little angel hanging from the star. And then this one, like the other rhinestones, needs a deep cleaning, and I got to be careful because you don't want to get them wet. This has like a black and a gray and a clear. And this is signed, made in Austria. And it is, look at how these are, look at how those are made. They're like long stringers. I've never seen that on the back of a brooch before. I don't know if that's to hook, oh, that might be to hook it onto something, to wear it as a dress or a necklace. I don't know. It's very dirty though. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Just dirty and dusty. And then these last little few, these, I don't know if I showed you or not because I recorded this thing 3 times. These are miniature cookie cutters made into brooches, and they, I either bought them from Blue Bus Dave, who no longer is around. He's around, but he left YouTube and left eBay. I used to buy a lot of brooches from him. I kept a few of them. I don't know if I bought them from him, or Crazy Lamp Lady. I'll have to research it. And then this one's for our grandkid's mom. She collects cameos, so I got to fix the stick on this one for her. But I've got a pile of them that I found when I was going through all my stuff, so this will go to her. This little cute stick pin with Santa and the reindeer is very cute. And then this one's kind of a cameo, but not really. It's hand-painted hat pin, soldered on the back. I don't know if that was a repair. It looks like maybe, but very pretty. And then this weird little safety pin. So anyway, that's the end of the the good ones. Next video, I'll show you all the broken ones, and there's a lot of them, and those I definitely will do in lots. But these are the ones I have, and I will be cleaning up these rhinestones and listing them. I'll have to do a little research, but all of these brooches will be listed at some point, a few at a time. It's hard to list brooches, so you got to do a lot of research, and I'll bet you that 90% of these, 80% let's say, 70% at the best will be only worth about $5 to $10. And the rest of them maybe a little more, but other than the really nice rhinestones, most of them aren't going to be worth a whole lot, to be honest with you. But I might lot some up, you know, if they're similar size, or like I have all these unusual ones that look like they're from the mid-century. Some of those might look good together, you know. I got a red and a green. Where'd the other one go? I just showed it to you too. I piled them over here, so I don't know where it went. Oh well. I think it was maybe another red one. Yeah, here it is. No, a blue. So that'd be 3 different colors. So maybe I'll lot those 3 together. This one I can't wait to list. That's gorgeous. And they're prong set. They're not glued in. That's one thing you have to look for. Are they prong set or glued in? Now these are prong set too, but I got to see what if that broke. It looks like it. I hope you can see that. So anyway, I might lot the trees together. I have 2 or 3, maybe 4 trees. I don't know. I got to do a lot of investigating. I got some interesting ones like this turtle and this stone here. Those are some interesting ones. And then this gorgeous butterfly. But I know I tried to list that, and there was 200 of them listed. That's the hard part, is that these were made in such quantity that many of them are just not valuable because of the abundance of them. But if you're a pin collector or a brooch collector, if I make a nice lot of a few interesting ones, that might work, because the shipping is so expensive. You don't want to buy one little tiny brooch for $5 and then pay more in shipping. That's why I like to lot things together when I can. So I still can't believe that's not silver, but they said no when I took it into the jewelry shop. She was taking in a bunch of other stuff, so actually she took this in. I went with her, and when they said it wasn't silver, along with a few of the other things they tested for her that were and were not, she put this in the lot that I bought from her. So anyway, that's... And then I found this fun bracelet when I was going through everything that I'm going to list. I thought this was gorgeous. I had it listed years ago. And the funny thing is, it was in my stuff as unlisted, and I just deleted it because I couldn't find it. This is also closed chain with a gunmetal style metal. So I'll probably relist that again too. It's beautiful. So anyway, that is, and then I have this little, I got a bunch of this type of pins too, but I didn't show the rest of those to you. This just happened to be laying there. It's a nice quality little dove. But I know I have other pins somewhere. I just don't know where they all went. So I don't know. But I do have a bunch of broken ones that I'll share with you as well. And I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, Colleen asked if I would do this, and I said sure. But I wanted to have all of the pins I could find. And like I said, there's one or two I still couldn't find. And I don't know where they're at. So I thought, you know what, I can't keep putting this off until I find those last two. A couple in the drop is not going to be that big of a difference. So anyway, all of these will be listed. I may choose to keep one or two, but I don't think so. I think these will all be listed. Now, if it's something really beautiful like this, or even like the rhinestone ones, let's say this one that we paid a fortune for, let's say this is only worth $10. I won't sell it when I know my friend paid $50, $60 for it 10 years ago. I just don't know if I could do that. But I got to clean it up before I can even price it. And same with this one and this one. I know that we paid a little bit more for those. So we shall see. But most of these, if not all of them, will be listed. So thanks, Colleen, for this suggestion. It was fun to do. And the second video I'm going to do, and I'll post it in a day or two, is all the broken pieces. So I will be back with that one in a couple days. Bye.